Hi guys, welcome to RPTM. My name is Richie and in today's reaction video I'm going to continue my journey into the artist Ren. Well, I will be doing the song 7 Sins today, but before starting my actual reaction video I like to take a minute of your time to point you into the direction of this Wave of Change Sick Boy Edition fundraising that is going on during the whole month of October. I will leave the link in the description of this video, so don't worry. And I will leave the link to the organization, the project that is doing this fundraising, and you can find them on waveofchange.net. I'm not involved in this fundraising or anything, but I just want to help spread the awareness. Okay guys, we are going to continue now to the actual reaction video, and I am ready, I'm more than ready to listen to Ren 7 Sins together with you guys. Ooh, wow. Is this Welsh? I really like this. Yeah, the lyrics are always so raw, I love it. I really like the sound, you know?
I lay broken on the kitchen floor.
Yeah.
I clawed at the laminate. Pain wandered my body, an uninvited guest. Bones of a home where the devil could rest. I cursed the gods, cursed my messiah, cursed my maker. I cursed all of creation. There I lay, feeble and thin. Sick boy, 7.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt pain?
Yeah.
Stomach wrenching, unrelenting. Tell me, have you ever felt pain? Condescending, muscles clenching. Tell me, have you ever felt pain? A rose emerges from the pavement cracks. The right.
Oh man, every time when I listen to Ren's song nowadays, I mean, I'm getting flashbacks to the time that I was bedridden and literally had to crawl on my hands and knees to the toilet. I explained to you in so many videos, but I really like the way how he uses his music and his lyrics to take us on the journey he went through and to so rawly and in your face express what he went through. And every time I feel it, because some of you now know I've been there. I've been bedridden between 2008 2016 for more than 7 years, over 23.5 hours a day. I was laying on the floor. I felt this pain, muscles clenching, my heart exploding, heart racing, 170 beats per minute if I only did this. I couldn't stand on my own 2 legs anymore. I was so deconditioned, my muscles tingling, aching, chest pains, skip beats, fatigue. Oh man, digestive issues. The list is endless. So every time when I hear his lyrics and I hear his story, I'm there, you know, and I feel it because again I've been there, and I understand that the music, the way he expresses himself, is some kind of ventilation and validation for everything he's going to and went to. I so feel it.
My eulogy with broken glass, eternal parallax.
Pain.
Yeah.
Pain the author, I accept this. Pain the teacher, bruised apprentice. Pain resisting, pain will come. Pain the mother, I'm the son. Pain that splits you, and too many hits you. The dark and the light will converge to one. Pain that twists you, the heavens dismiss you. The Father, the Ghost, and the Holy Son. Body bags, body bagging me. Zip it up quick, cut their things on beat. I search for peace in the belly of a beast. Sick boy, onomatopoeia. Running up a fever, following a leader. Wanna be me, huh? Grass isn't greener. Bright light, seizure, dynamite dealer. Dine at the table of the coroner, E-top for 13 years and I've been feeling so stuck. Lucky number 13, just my luck. Empires tumble, rubble and dust. The universe shrinks and the planets combust. In God we trust. God tied a noose to his neck and he walked to the edge and he jumped.
Again, I really love the lyrics. The way he makes the remembrance to us that he now for 13 years was and is in this ordeal, you know, and you won't get this 13 years back. He's just telling us, in my opinion, that the moments he was in his bed, bedridden, couldn't do anything anymore, I think the seven sins is about that. You start to think about all kind of things that are you can put them under some of those seven sins. I've been there. I mean, I felt ashamed and like I was a sloth, you know, like I was doing anything anymore. I was useless for society because I just laid in bed. I was useless as a father, in my opinion, useless as a husband. And the anger I felt and resentment because of it, because nobody helped me. I was completely left alone. Nobody knew what was going on. It was all put in between my ears, all psychologized, and misdiagnosis, delayed diagnosis, medical gaslighting. They even want to put me in a mental institution because I kept insisting that I had physical symptoms, and they should shut the you know what up about the mental thing. I knew I had anxiety later and anger and depression issues, but what do you think? I was a healthy individual. I was strong as an ox, and in a few years I became a vegetative state of me, you know, and nobody knew what was going on, and I couldn't do anything anymore. I had to crawl to the toilet. I mean, your mind goes to dark places, and I think he's singing about that.
Angels wept, I bear witness, watching the whole thing unfold from my bed. A bed where I never depressed, a bed where I'm always depressed, a bed with the human oppressed, a bed for a tomb where I slept, a bed in the room that's a room for this mess. Sick boy bitten by a tick, boy, tell me how it feels to be buried while you breathe. Stones and sticks, boy, pain is a gift, boy, hard to make a stand when you crawl on your knees, and I kneel. I kneel at the altar of my own disease and I beg.
Oh man, I could have written those words myself in Dutch. I mean, I literally felt this way. When I was on my hands and knees to the toilet, you feel like you're literally kneeling for your illness, your life, you know, you're done. It's how you feel. And he says, I beg the sky for mercy here in the next line, I guess, or he was singing it. I mean, yeah, but after a while, I wasn't even begging for mercy anymore. I was angry, you know, I was upset, and all those negative emotions of what I couldn't do anymore and what I lost. I started to notice, and I'm telling you this in other videos I've been doing on Ren, it started to eat me alive inside. I already had to deal with my illness, you know, and being undiagnosed and being misdiagnosed and being medical gaslighted and being not a father or not a husband anymore. But I started to lose me, you know, inside. All my energy left, and that was this, you know, this much. I haven't had any energy. I lost it with being angry, with being upset, with being frustrated, with being sad. And there, I explained in other videos, I had to change my focus. Otherwise, I shouldn't and wouldn't have been sitting here anymore. But I really like this lyrics.
I begged this guy for mercy, mercy never came. I did me dirty, 33 and hurting, cursing. Jesus died at 33 and still my sins are lurking. Gears are turning, future stays uncertain, surgeon incision, murder ambition. Fear of the unknown preserves a religion. Denounced the gods when my body went missing.
Oh man,
then the pain
really
sprayed ricochet like a Mac 10. Hot lead hit the bed that was trapped in. Red wing seraphim out of God's grace, cried tears from heaven like Clapton. Stick pins in the voodoo Hendrix, thick skin stay humble Kendrick. Stay skeptic, check the biometrics. Bloodstained crime scene forensic. Lights on, lights out, fade into the background. So down, running from the silhouette of self-doubt. By now, really should have figured this shit out. Lights on, lights out, smackdown. Let it be, quote John Lennon. Click-clack, John got shot for attention. What does that tell you about the good intentions? Bitterness formed in a storm of aggression. Prophets get dropped, imagining heaven. Martin Luther, Mahatma, or dead. 6-6 followed by 6 and 7. Build and praise and bury them dead. I was born to be half a man with half a chance. My heart isn't half righteous, half is down and half a gram. Hard those troubles and thoughts stay darker than a Rukai master plan. Sharper than glass shards, splinter and cinnamon. Irony could kill a man. He makes money when the music lands. Expand, pay me my cheese, rain down parmesan. Followed by 7 whole sins for a self-made Armageddon. Sin
it's
1,
so
pride.
Deep, you know.
Pride makes a man kill a man for his ego to survive.
He has so many references to the seven sins, but it's like he's shifting now in a transformation in this song to not only maybe what he dealt inside with himself and his illness, but his whole view on the world, you know. He had all the time. I mean, I can at least think he had all the time when he was laying in bed. I had all the time to think about everything and anything. And I can understand you start to lose perspective or change your perspective on anything that happened in the world and is happening in the world. And the way he portrays this every time in his lyrics, it's so raw, it's so pure, and it's so in your face. And I really admire it.
Sin 2, lost makes the grass look greener, crucifies trust. Sin 3, gluttony, humans consume and consume, planet Earth gets a frontal lobotomy. 4, sloth, rinse and repeat, reruns, repeat, time lost. Sin 5, envy, that's when one man's win is another man's frenzy. Sin 6, wrath, rage, vengeance, killers, psychopath. Sin 7, greed plants a seed that will destroy us all if we succumb to greed. If we take what we need, then take more than we need, then our oceans will bleed. Still we feed and we feed and we sleep and repeat. Then we exile the shepherds and follow the sheep. We inherit the meat, we inherit this world that we bruise and we beat. We inherit this vanity, circles of creeds. Inherit the liars, the murderous thieves. One sin for every one day of the week.
Man, it's almost a poet in the end, lyrics. It's really cool. It's really, again, it's really raw in your face, but the last 30 seconds I love the fact how he does this, especially on the subject or topic of greed. It's basically his he's just telling us what he thinks about how we are treating planet Earth and what we are doing as a human race. And again, it's so in your face that I really like this lyrics. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this reaction video of Ren 7 Sins. I know you are here to listen to Ren, but I hope you have listened to my causes and my story as well, because I think this is what Ren wants us to do with his music. He opened up so many people by telling his story through his artistic way of music and his raw lyrics. And he wants us to understand we're not alone in the journey of a chronic illness or a misdiagnosed chronic illness or even mental issues or medical gaslighting or misdiagnosis. He wants us to open up, to speak about it, to share, to let us know that you're not alone. And I'm trying to do the same thing on a very small scale, because I'm no Ren, I'm not well known, I'm not very artistic, maybe even boring sometimes just telling the same story. But I want to give you some insights and some shares and help to spread awareness for what Ren is doing and opening up by telling my story as a chronic illness patient myself. I really admire what this guy is doing. I really admire his lyrics and his raw artistic way of showing us. I want to hear all of your comments. I want to hear what you feel when you listen to Ren 7 Sins. What is your opinion about this song? What do you feel? What do you resonate with? And what are your suggestions? I already did a lot of Ren videos, so you have to look back on my video on my channel to watch them. So if you ask Hi Ren or Sick Boy or Troubles, I've done it. I've done a part on Troubles. I've did something on his chapters, and I've told my own story as well. I really like Ren. I mean, I really like what he's doing with his music, with his artistic talent, and how that he find a way to ventilate his illness, you know, that his pain, he could share it and hopefully for him get it out of his system. I wrote a book for myself back then, I already showed you. It was basically for myself in Dutch, and it was my way, my artistic way, quote, a little, to release every negative feeling, to move on, to have a validation or something. Well guys, again, this was my reaction video. If you like it, please press the like button. Do subscribe. I really like to see my channel grow as well in the midst of all these big reaction channels, and it's hard to get through to get any impressions on the YouTube algorithm if you are a channel like I have. I will leave you with the phrase now I will always leave you with, and that is please stay safe and Bye for now.